Hello there everyone, this is Brother Birch. In this video, I will be introducing your week 5 prove activity in which you are going to create an Android application. So for this, I would recommend that you do a couple of things before getting started on this. First of all, I gave, um, so my week 5 lecture should really help because I go through and I create, I talk about the downloading Android Studio, what it is to run these applications, how to build APKs, how to use the emulator, and then we did a Hello World application together. So I would recommend that you view that, and then I would also recommend that you have completed your reading and your team activity for the week. If you've done your team activity and were successful in going through uh, this activity and doing the preparation assignment for all of this, you're going to be really set to do this prove activity. Okay. So for this, you're going to create a new Android project. The main activity should have a label asking the user to enter their favorite scripture. It should provide separate input boxes for book, chapter, and verse. So 3 inputs. Add a button to your first activity. When tapped, we'll create an intent, store the user scripture info, and then use the intent to invoke a second activity. And then in that second activity, you will display the information entered in those first 3 inputs from that first activity. Okay. Um, so that's the first chunk. The next one, logging in Android, add a debug log message to the first activities button handler. Add another message to the second one on create, and then use the Logcat tab in Android Studio to find your messages. Okay. We also looked at Logcat a little bit in our lecture from this week. I only spent a couple of seconds on it, but I showed you guys where Logcat was and how to find messages in there. The one thing that I would point out that I don't think I pointed out in my lecture from earlier this week, let me open up Android Studio again. Okay, let me open this up. Oh, it's gone. Whoops. Okay, I totally deleted it. But what I was going to say is when you've selected Logcat down below, you need to make sure that you have the verbose button checked. There's a drop down that shows whether you're just looking for like info or warnings or success messages. I just leave mine on verbose, and that'll at least encapsulate everything. And then if you want to filter it down from there, you totally can. But verbose will give you everything that you want, so it should make it really easy to find these messages with the logging. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it for getting started with this. I hope that this has been helpful. Basically, just go through the reading and the assignments for this week, and you should be good to go. But if you have any questions or get stuck at all, I know that this is a lot of new stuff that's getting thrown on you. So just don't be afraid to post on the class discussion.